much my whole life. I've loved walking around cities, exploring cities, thinking about cities and you know, the repetition related to cities and the, you know, architectural stereotypes related to cities. I create photorealistic sets based on decaying urban environments, and I feel like this project ended up being the synthesis of all these different inclinations and tendencies and interests that I always have. Yeah, a lot of it is research based. It's like, okay, well, I want to evoke a scene that might look like Harlem in the 70s or something. So what kind of buildings do you see in Harlem? Are they brownstones? Are they like, are they like yellow brick flats? How tall are the buildings? What sort of architectural details? What sort of like fenestration are on these buildings? How are these buildings grouped over the course of the block? So this building is made out of polystyrene, which is just sort of the type of easily workable plastic that can be scored. So like the laser cutter will score like a brick pattern and then sort of cut out the windows. But anyway, the painting is the most developed technique I would say I have. And then I'll often paint the trim, and then I'll seal it with the flat fixative, and then, you know, I'll just sort of rinse and repeat, continue. Often I'll like stipple sort of a dark finish, or like dark temper on the windows to sort of get that burned out, sort of weathered look. And then the last step is sort of signage or graffiti. A lot of the signage I just design myself using Photoshop, or I'll snag it from a photo of, you know, a sign that I like, and then sort of edit it and scale it and size it and remove any perspectival distortion, and then print it out, seal it, and affix it to the building. And then the last thing is just sort of graffiti, which I do with Sharpie or gel pens. Yeah. Sometimes, I don't know, like some activities I'm involved in sort of give me that feeling like, wow, this, you know, like when I go to a concert or like a party or something in Bushwick, and like you know, and like in like an old converted theater or something, and all the buildings are boarded up or something. I'm like, wow, this is what it must have been like to walk down the Bowery in like '75. But I don't know, I feel like I'm not going to kid myself by saying that this false sense of nostalgia is what I'm after. Though to some degree I probably am.